Hail brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome to 2 Point Hospital. This is something I've been wanting to sit down and play for myself for quite a while. I saw some Let's Plays of it when I think it was still in early access or alpha or something along those lines. It was before it got its full proper release on Steam, and I don't know, there's something about it that I really wanted to play, because I used to play the theme games like Theme Park, Theme Hospital, all that kind of stuff way back when I was a kid. Theme Hospital was an absolute riot when I was a kid. It was so much fun, and this just seems to be a spiritual successor to that game. And what I've seen of it is absolutely hilarious, wonderfully charming, and I just want to dive in and play it. So we're just going to do that. We're going to play through whatever the kind of the campaign is. We're going to see how we progress and go from there. So let's start a new game. Oh, go, okay.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrive.
Well, that's good.
Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER.
Oh.
If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Just infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
You can tell we're off to a good start, can't you? So here we go. Welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. Well, hello Albert. Nice to meet you. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. So we've got to sit through some tutorial stuff. I haven't played any of this just yet. Okay, we're going over there. Right. Oh, it's telling me who has already played this. That's nice. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. Let's dive in. Start. There we go. That would help. Welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Oh yes, because curing's really what's going to happen. We're going to end up killing so many people. It's going to be brilliant. First things first, you'll probably want to have a look around. To move around the hospital, hold the right mouse button and drag, move the cursor to the edges of the screen, or use WASD. You can also zoom in with the mouse wheel and rotate and pitch with the middle mouse button. So, Gonna get that done enough. What's next? Okay, the first thing the hospital will need is a reception. Patients will head here when they arrive at the hospital. Let's build a reception desk near the entrance. Right, items down here. Reception, $1,000. Right, how do I hold the left mouse button and drag the left and right, or use the Z and X keys to rotate? Place with the left mouse button and cancel with the right one. Okay, let's just dump that directly in front of the doors then. Awesome. We'll need an assistant to run reception. Let's hire one now. Okay, where do I find that? Hire. There we are. And assistants. Oh, Norma Bulge. I really want to go with you because you've got 1 star and you're dreadful. Okay, select a job applicant, then click on the hire button, drop them near reception by left-clicking. Marvin Champion, absolutely top-notch from what I can gather. 4 stars, got a few, training abilities. I kind of want to go with Norma Bulge, just for the name. Employment reference. The girl next door skips rope with abandon. Is that abandon reckless? Okay, Marvin Champion, senior assistant. Beg your pardon? We haven't even got a receptionist yet. How can we be having tannoy announcements? I don't know what's going on. He has a dark side. He's nasty, funny, and rarely wears hats. Okay. And Bertie Bain. An assistant. He has dirty habits. He's grumpy and hasn't owned a pencil. Whatever. His entire life. Good lord. I'm hiring Norma. I want Norma Bulge to be my receptionist. Welcome to the hospital, Ms. Bulge. Great! Before we officially open, we'll need a GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. Okay, the GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let's build a GP's office now. To build a room, click on the room button and pick from one of the lists. With the room selected, drag out a floor plan of the appropriate size, then place the required items in the room. Okay, so GP's office. Where are we going to put that? I tell you what, let's yeah, we'll stick that here. How big does this need to be? 3 by 3. Okay, we'll put that there. Pop the door in there, I guess. Then we need the office desk, which we'll stick that in the corner, I think. And then I need a filing cabinet, and that can, yeah, I tell you what, that can go there. Is that everything that's required? It is for now, so we'll go with build room. Oh yes, look at that. Now we'll need a doctor. Okay, let's hire a doctor. We've got Randy Steele. He's a student doctor. He's terribly dull. He likes to argue. The boy next door. The boy next door, he looks like he's in his 60s.
On 2 Point Radio. You're listening to Harrison Wolf, the lone voice of reason, ready to spread some truth to all our vigilant listeners.
Hi, Harrison.
So open your eyes and your ears and get ready to find out what's really going on.
Okay.
But first, here are some people playing musical instruments.
Well, that's nice. Radio is going to be weird. I do remember some of the radio hosts, and oh, just weird. He's also sounds taller on the phone. Okay, that's good. Felix Walters, a junior doctor. He's a natural mentor. The boy next door. Again, he looks older than Randy. And he can double jump. Right. Mabel Underdriver wants more money. Oh, mood, mate. Totally agree with you on that one. Class clown and never inhaled. Shit, we're losing money already. Well, I mean, of course we are. Mabel, you've never inhaled. I'd say you probably need to go see a doctor about that, but never mind. I'm gonna hire Felix. Because he's... Jesus Christ, flail him around like a motherfucker. Jesus. Good news, our hospital is now open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll be sent to the GP for diagnosis. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just keep an eye on that then. I know how to zoom in. Oh right, okay, I've got to zoom in then. Where is my first passenger? Oh, I've got like 3 days to do this? Right, rotate the camera and pitch the camera. There we go. And diagnose a patient. Right, there we go. There's our first patient. Cat Massive. I'm gonna like this game.
Staff are reminded to feel relaxed.
Yes, you should feel relaxed. Would be recommended. I put the desk the wrong way round. Whoops. Okay, what's wrong with you? A 100% diagnosis and plus 10% happiness. Okay, we've diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message list in the bottom right. Looks like we'll need to build a pharmacy to treat the patient. Okay, how do I pause? Let's do that. I want to read this. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Grout. Okay. Right. Grout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. Okay, get the patient to wait. We need to build a pharmacy, so we need a new room, which is a pharmacy, and I'm going to stick that on the other side of this. Oh, crying out loud. Never mind. Yeah, stop that. That needs to be 3 by 3 minimum. We'll do a similar setup as we did with the doctors. We'll just mirror it I suppose. Stick this in there. And that seems to be everything we need, just the drug mixer. Okay. So that's... Okay, so there's the cost of changes. And room prestige level. I remember that's like... If you start putting nice stuff in, it helps raise the, like, prestige of the rooms and then the hospital in general, so... Right, we'll build that and hire ourselves a nurse. Shane Trollope. Ooh. Terribly dull, tires easily, thinks their life is a rom-com, and thrives when falling from a great height. Have you just had enough of life, Shane? Are you really that upset? We've got Dorothy Boff. She's motivated, she gets toilet rage, and she cherishes pie. What kind of pie? Are we talking fruit pies or meat pies? I don't know. And then we've got June Periwinkle. She's inspiring, high energy, motivated, and opinionated about pencil hardness. So, I don't know, should I be asking the question of 2B or not 2B? I don't think she'll give me an answer. But we'll have you, you're the most qualified. I don't mind the expenditure at the moment, so we'll unpause, and our patient can go and head off to the pharmacy and get the things that she needs. Why do they look like Starbucks coffee cups? It looks like he's going to take off as well. Did that do the trick? It's just a big coffee machine. Huzzah! We've cured our first patient. Yeah, we've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in so we can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement. We just cured our very first patient.
We did, and it was awesome. Okay. By curing patients, we improve the hospital. That basically, hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. A higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire. Okay. Good to know. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use, and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain the machines. While you're at it, make sure we've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? That's a very fair point. So, let's hire... Oh, God. Let's hire ourselves a janitor. We've got... Wait, how do I pause? Is there a keyboard shortcut for it? Oh, yeah, there is. It's spacebar. Right, we've got Randolph Claridge. He's a junior janitor. He's motivated, funny, thinks his life is a rom-com, and dreams of a slightly better tomorrow. Don't we all, mate? And Natalie Fenderson. She's got a short temper, she's unmotivated, and is a means to an end. I don't quite know what that's meant to mean, but you certainly got a very saucy headshot there. We'll go with Randolph, I think. We'll dump him down there. And I need to place 2 fire extinguishers. Can I place one in the room? How do I edit? There we go. Edit. Extinguisher. Right, we'll put that by the door, I guess. Seems like a good spot for it. Oh god, what am I doing? No. Right, there we are. Oh god! What happened? Especially to him! What's going on with that neck? You're going to need more than pharmaceutical drugs to be able to fix that, mate. Jeez. Oh, God! I don't quite know what happened. Oh, dear. Oh, I need to place another fire extinguisher. Okay, we'll place one outside the GP's office, I suppose. Right, there we go. And janitors will be called to repair a machine when its maintenance level falls below 50%. You can also request that a janitor repair it immediately. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food and drinks, and a comfy seat when they're between appointments. If they become unhappy, they will leave to go to another hospital. Well, we can't be having that, can we? So we need to place down some benches. We need to make ourselves a waiting area. So that's going to be, yeah, there we are, under items. Place a couple of benches down here. A leaflet stand. Where do I find you? There you are. So I can only rotate that on a 90-degree angle. That's fine. Pop that there. One drinks machine. We'll stick that up on this wall. It's Burp Cola. Lovely. And the snack machine we'll put on the other side over here, I think. Probably going to need bins as well, aren't we? So we'll put a bin there and there. And we'll pop one by the reception desk as well. I think that will keep things nice and tidy. Staff get tired as they work and will eventually go on a break. A staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks help keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happier. A nice staff room will also help staff regain energy faster. Okay, let's build ourselves a staff room then. I'm going to pop that in this corner over here, I think. So I'm going to pause for a moment. Minimum size is 3x2. So I'm going to make that 3x6. We'll have a nice sizable room over here for the staff. Put a door in there. And what have we got? We've got windows, lockers. Increases room prestige. The sofas increase comfort. Snacks, drinks, plants. Ooh, we've got lots of other stuff to unlock. A punching bag. Okay. Right, well, let's put... we'll start with the drinks machine. Pop that there. We'll stick a bin in by the door as well, along with the fire extinguisher. Just so that we've got them. A snack machine over there. And then we'll get a couple of sofas. And some plants. I think we should get some plants. Ooh, prestige level 3 in this room. It's getting nice. Let's put some lockers in as well. How many staff members have I got? I've got 4. I can count. We'll just say a locker for each staff member. I don't think it really matters too much, but yeah, we'll leave it at that. Maybe put another window in. Window doesn't look into... Oh, these have to look into the hospital. Oh no, I want to give the staff some privacy while they're in there, so yeah, we'll leave it at that. Invalid items. What was the invalid item? Oh, it was the bin! Why was the bin invalid? You're invalid. You invalid bin. Oh, it was where people can access it with their feet. I think. Yeah, that should work. Does that count as being in the room? Let's sell that. Let's edit the room and add it that way. There we go. That'll do. Okay, that works. And there we are. Nice new staff room. Staff will head to a staff room when they're on break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. Note, you can place a member of staff in a staff room to make them take a break, or in a workroom to make them work there. To pick up a member of staff, hover over them and hold the left mouse button. Okay. I don't know if I feel the need to do that right now, but I'll keep that in mind. Actually, the fuck? Charlie work. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all of these, restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, emptying bins, and unblocking toilets. I see. Right, well, we've now unlocked the toilets, which is fantastic news. That's really just... oh, it's superb. So we'll stick that over here. I suppose it all depends on the size of the cubicles, doesn't it? Alright, we'll pop a couple of those in. We want some sinks. Actually, I'm going to move those. I like the fact that I can just kind of pick up stuff while I'm mid-edit. That's very handy.
I've started exploring past lives.
Oh, he's back.
I've tried hypnotizing myself with pendulums and pocket watches, but I find listening to my own voice works best.
Oh, does it?
One thing, and then another thing. And I say one thing, and then another thing. It's possible you're now hypnotized too.
I don't think so, mate, but you can keep on trying. We put a bin, and we'll get a fire extinguisher in here, because, you know, toilets are notorious for catching fire. But that'll do there. We also cured more patients. Right. Item controls. Yes, I know that. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Afflicts many living statues and selfie-taking chumps. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. Are you the one with clamp? Who's got clamp? Oh, you do.
Please stop coughing.
I wanted to see what it looked like when people had it. Because I know one thing about this in Theme Hospital that were always really good was when people would come in with these weird illnesses. They'd always look bizarre. They always had these really fascinating, like, kind of character designs for the illness. I'm expecting to see a lot of that in this. I can't remember some of the ones that I saw. I know there were some really fun ones, like lightheadedness, where characters just had a light bulb for a head. It's like, haha, puns, I like it. But we are hearing reports of some new illnesses in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send a patient for further diagnosis. Okay, so now we have unlocked general diagnosis. Oh, it just doesn't stop here, does it? As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GP's offices and other rooms, and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. Well, that's handy. So we need to expand the hospital with more rooms and staff. Currently, we can now add general diagnosis. So I might pop that somewhere around here. This needs to be 3x3 minimum. So we'll make that. We'll make it a 4x3, I suppose. And let's figure out what size of machines we're going to need in here. We need an easy scan. We need an examination table, so that can go there. And we'll pop a door in there, I guess. Filing cabinet. You can go in the corner. Try and get this room to look as nice as possible. A fire extinguisher and plant or two, maybe? And I think that will do nicely. So we need to cure another patient in order to unlock the ward. Oh dear, I think I might need another receptionist.
Anything deposited in a bin is now hospital property.
Because my receptionist is currently on break. Barbara Boop. Oh, I think you're getting hired. You're hangry and an exceptional passenger. I don't care, your name is fantastic. Get working.
Looks like the healthcare branch of the Holistics company, known to some as...
Oh, never mind, she just came off her break.
Again. Apparently Elixir, your latest product.
And the drug mixer is currently under repairs.
Like nothing but pine-scented prune juice. Well, I guess it should cure one ill at least.
I don't even know what he's talking about anymore. So what do I need for this room? Do I need another doctor for the diagnosis room? No, I think I need a nurse. Okay. Yes, working in general diagnosis. Okay. Okay, you are our first patient in for general diagnosis. Are you alright? What's going on? Okay. and immediately off to the corner with you. So have we got any idea of what you've got? Or have you got to get back to see the doctor again? Yeah, it does look like you need to be queuing for the doctor. I swear that thing is going to take off one day. We are now lacking a doctor. He's on break. For 18 days! Who takes a nearly 3-week break? My god. I mean, we've unlocked the ward, which I suppose is good. There's a peculiar new illness in town, lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. That might be needed, yes. So we need another GP's office. I might tuck that in behind the diagnosis room. Pop another GP's office in here. Pop a door there. And I think that will do nicely. Let's hire ourselves another doctor, just so that we've got another one. Lucinda Peril. Ooh, yes. Short temper, terribly dull, green fingers, has some regrets. But you're a 4-star doctor. You can increase your treatment time, or you've got increased treatment time. Stamina training, energy drains at reduced rates, so you work for longer. You have a good bedside manner, and you're trained in general practice, so you've got a plus 15% diagnosis skill in the GP's office. Yeah, we'll have you. In we go. I should probably put a bench or two around here. So we'll put a couple of benches in there, I think. Right, our doctors have diagnosed a patient with bedface, but it requires a ward for treatment. Oh dear, are you the one with bedface? Okay. Let's find somewhere to build a ward.
On 2-point radio.
Let's chuck that over here, make a nice big room.
I was impressed by how
I'm getting a lot of messages.
Till I realized it was facing the wrong way and just looking at the tent wall.
Alright. Nurse's station there. We'll have a screen, say there, and then the bed can go next to it, I think, and we'll do that twice along here, because why not? What's going on with this? Are you going to be an invalid location? Oh, I think you are, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, can I move you along? There we go, we'll do it that way. There we go. Right, wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work there in the room settings. This is useful if you have a lot of patients. Okay, well let's hire another nurse. We're going to go with Pookie Mullet. I don't care. You're fantastic. Join us. Definitely needing more nurses at this point. Right. Ooh, hospital star rating. Have we earned ourselves a star? The 2-point Health Ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does each star come with the associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating. Oh, right, I see. Where can I go to check that? Oh, and by completing objectives and challenges, our organisation earns kudos. You can use this to unlock items to use in any of our hospitals. Ooh, yes, that's probably the stuff that's locked, isn't it? Right, I'm going to pause for a moment because a lot of stuff is happening and I'm not really keeping track of it very well. Right. Felix Waters is ready for promotion from junior doctor to doctor. Okay. Promotion from junior doctor to doctor will provide +1 training slot, plus 10% movement speed. plus 10% diagnosis skill, and plus 10% treatment skill. Awesome. And offer a pay rise. Well, how much do I need to offer you to make a happy face? There we go. We'll bump you up by a fair bit. Yeah, go on. New illness, bogwarts discovered. A rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy. Or with witchcraft. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. We're not going with the witchcraft. Our doctors have also discovered misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. Right. This is going to be weird. Oh, we got somebody with lightheadedness. Hello. I wonder what condition you have, mate. Do I have the ability to make the deluxe clinic? I do. I need this to be able to cure the pesky old lightheadedness. No. Right, let me add to room. How? What? Subtract from room? Oh, right, there we go. Oh, God, no, I don't want that. There we are. Right, now. I need the deluxe or lux.
Announcement. Try not to die.
I'll do my best. Oh, no, you weren't talking to me, were you? Right, I'm getting...
As needed in general diagnosis.
Well, she better get to it, hadn't she? I'm busy building. Right. Console can go there. We need a door so people can get in. We'll go with another bin and fire extinguisher combo, of course. And maybe a plant or two just to make the place look nice. And that will do for that. This place is getting expensive, but it's going to be worthwhile. Oh, we have our first patient with lightheadedness headed to the deluxe clinic. Let's witness this procedure. I think it's going to be very important. Oh, 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 ah. Oh, it looks painful. Very nice. Oh God, it's glorious. It's just so good. So our reputation is building. We've got a reputation of level, or the hospital level is 4. Okay. This is just genius diagnosis, and it's just fun wordplay, this, and I like it. We've got to cure one more patient to get a 1-star hospital. I just love how happy everybody walks around. He's got a real strut in his. He's got a real swagger in his strut. He's like, fuck yeah, I've been cured. I'm going home.
The downs. The potential implications.
Oh.
Come to the Sloop this season and cheer on the team that plays there.
Oh, our third patient with lightheadedness. Naomi Fingers.
What do they play? More 2-point.
I'm not saying anything about that one.
2-point radio.
No, I could probably listen to 2-point radio all day. No, I couldn't listen to 2-point radio all day. If you've ever worked anywhere that's mostly in retail, when you put up with retail radio, ugh, it does your head in, doesn't it? When you get forced to work in a place that has a radio station or whatever, or they just play chart music and stuff that just really isn't your tastes. And then even if you do like it, you hear it every single day, over and over and over again, and it just gets sickening. You get so fed up of it. But patient to the deluxe clinic, come on in. Let's remove that bulbous growth. And boom. Nicely done. Boom! Dear Hospital Administrator, 1-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2-Point Health Ministry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise in hog sport for further esteem and trinkets, if you believe you are capable of more. Alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organisation by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. The choice, they say, is yours. Yours frequently, Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. Okay, well, thank you very much, Tarquin. So, Lower Bullocks. Bullocks. Let's have a look at the map. Let's
shine, everyone.
Ooh.
And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down in Krogben's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. It should all work out nicely.
Oh, I'm sure it will. But okay, I think now that we've got that 1-star rating dealt with, we'll wrap things up for this episode. Next episode, we might have a look at Lower Bullocks. Just kind of spread ourselves out a little bit, see what other stuff that we can unlock. Because I have a feeling, if from what I remember of seeing in other videos, like the more that you go through the campaign, you can go and unlock other rooms, more like kind of additional things that you can put around the hospital to help increase reputation and prestige. And then you can take all of that stuff back to earlier hospitals, and you can start really optimizing the space that you've got with better equipment and really improving the surroundings. And obviously, as you get further in, you learn more stuff on how to, like, you know, lay out your hospitals and how things need to kind of flow. So I think we'll do that. So I'm going to leave this episode off here and just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlists on the channel for more Let's Plays on metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. I can't actually check the inventory from... Oh, God! This thing just fucking flies!